This is your August 8th Lionsgate portal reading. So you're definitely going to be cutting through any BS, any lies, deception. You're going to be seeing through the truth and things are going to be revealed to you because I feel like the waters were murky for quite some time. It's like you didn't have certain information that you wanted in order to close out the cycle, but you're going to see things for what it is. I also feel like the devil is going to be cut out of people's lives that are around you, especially people that were under possession, spiritual warfare, or the devil is hijacking their mind. It's going to leave for some odd reason. Like something is going to get exorcised from certain households. I also feel like there's also going to be erratic energy. So those people that are consumed by their toxicities, their lives are going to be blowing up literally overnight. So you will be hearing gossip about people getting locked up, having mishaps, or making bad decisions that are going to lead them to exactly where they manifested. And for the Lionsgate portal, I feel like this is going to be a great time for you to put your desires out into the ethers. If you were under some sort of veil, the veil is being released as of right now, and you're being used as like a satellite on Earth as you're transmitting information that you're processing through the cosmos. I also feel like you are having access to primordial energy and frequencies that have not yet been seen on this planet. And so you can expect to have energy upgrades, ascension symptoms, to feel unlike yourselves for maybe a couple of days. And then you're going to be progressing towards the success that you are destined for. Lionsgate portal is also going to bring opportunities for you to be seen. If you wanted more recognition, if you wanted to be put in the spotlight, or if you just wanted your skills and talents to be highlighted, that is something that's going to be important within this season. And it's all about you knowing your worth. So as you know your worth and you stop entertaining things that are far below you, you will also shift the timeline and frequency. So what this portal is going to bring is closure. You finally letting things go that may have been difficult for you to handle, especially things that you were resistant to. It's like you're finally going to be pushed out of those cycles. You will also be more in touch with your body around this current time, wanting to eat more fruits and vegetables and just things that are grown instead of processed foods. Also, liquid intake is going to be important for you, making sure that you do have electrolytes and that your body is hydrated in some way. I feel like the water is not hydrating you properly. I don't know if something shifted with the water, but it is saying that the type of hydration that you're looking for is mostly going to be found within fruits. This portal is going to help you block things that do not serve you. It's going to help you uphold your boundaries. It's going to help you have no contact with people, situations, and environments that don't serve you. And like I said, it's going to give you closure. So block and bless is the theme for Lionsgate. You're going to wake up feeling different. If not today, then tomorrow or a couple days from now. You're going to wake up in a different frequency, not willing to tolerate certain things. You're also going to be much more sensitive to things in your environment, toxicities, not just in your food, but in your waking life. You will have a much lower tolerance. You'll notice that if you put yourself in situations where there's bad energy, you'll start getting like headaches, or your body will start to be more vocal about things that it's not comfortable with. So being in touch with your body is definitely theme, as well as waking up different, because you carry this silent strength. I also feel like anybody who has made you feel used and discarded or thrown away, anyone that emotionally devalued you, they're also going to be going through it as well. And anyone that may be sitting in toxic ties or just having toxicities in general, those toxicities are going to be flaring up. So anyone that's doing anything excessively, addiction doesn't have to be substances. It could be anything that you do excessively, overeating, overdoing whatever. It's going to flare up and cause some sort of issues that will force you to finally close out that cycle. So during the Lionsgate portal, I feel like the energy is going to intensify to the point where it feels a little bit unbearable. But that is the final chapter right before you get into a new cycle. You're also going to be having opportunities to be more vocal about your needs, your wants, your desires, your expectations towards people, or just for self in general. And you're going to be speaking up a lot more than usual. Lionsgate portal is also going to bring new beginnings, you having get-togethers with people, celebrations, or attracting new people that are going to be equally minded and equally yoked to you. People that are not going to be competitive. They have their own things in their own life to work for, so they're not going to be worried about you and what you're doing, unless it's just to support you and to gather together in some shape, form, or fashion. This is a time for things to be given to you, especially if you're the giver in most of your relationships. You're going to be putting a break on that and allowing the energy to balance itself out, letting people give to you. Also, major decisions are going to be made during this portal, especially if you didn't know whether to go left or right. It's going to be very apparent which pathway you should take, because you're not going to want to do or be associated with anything that's going to make you feel down. Grounding is extremely important during this time. That's why it says the waters are a little bit murky, so you may have had to give it time to see things for what it is, but now that you have the information that you need, you're going to be able to close out certain cycles way faster than before. I feel like there's also going to be a focus on money, budget adjustments. This may be like working on overspending or going over your bills and just figuring out your budget for the next couple of months, especially if you have something special you're trying to save for. It will be much easier for you to get where you want to be as soon as you release this toxic person. There is someone around you that is just emotionally reactive and out of control because they do not have a hold of their emotions. Just them being upset will set them off for the entire day. This is the type of person that doesn't know how to regulate. They haven't been taught how to regulate, and even if they were taught how to regulate, they do not implement those skills. And so unfortunately, their bad behavior or bad vibes or just feelings of discomfort will like bleed into everyone that they access. And so someone around you by association has been causing either fears to come up, mental restrictions, or they've just been slowing you down, and you're going to have no choice but to move on. This person is either going to remove themselves or they're going to be pushed out by the universe, because you've got places to be. And if people can't keep up, you are the King of Pentacles. Whether you were a woman or man, you're stable, you're grounded, you're mature, you know where you're going, you know how to handle yourself. You're like a one-man show, and you don't need anything that's going to bring excess baggage into your daily life. This is the type of person that will like has no boundaries as far as like not just with gossiping, but this is the type of person that doesn't even know when to stop. They will emotionally dump on you with every little minute issue in their life because they're incapable of just processing things on their own. And whoever this person is, they lack direction in their life. And so they see you doing your thing, getting what you need, making it rain for yourself. Here's the thing, you're putting in that time, work, and effort. There's no one honestly like giving you anything. You've put in the work. And yet someone who's not willing to put in the work is feeling disgruntled by your presence and jealous. Yeah, you've got someone that's jealous of you, and their jealousy is just going to be overt now. They may have been able to like hide the mask, but it's just going to be so apparent that they feel like they are entitled to the life that you live or what you've created for yourself, and they haven't even put in the work at all. So whoever this person is, they're going to be closed out in order to make room for new connections. So work on your stress levels, anxiety, sleepless nights. I also feel like Lionsgate may be... It's like I kind of feel like some people are going to be trying to use this portal to like do black magic on people. It's so freaking weird. So if you start feeling weird or off, especially at night, especially between 1 and 5 a.m., if you are awake that late, just know you're feeling the residual energy of someone trying to like energetically mess with you. Obviously, it's not going to work, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to feel it. And whoever this is, it's really weak. It's like kitchen magic, weird stuff. And they want what you have. And so energetically, it's almost like they're trying to interfere with your peace. Also, you speaking up, leaving reviews, and being honest, looking at it from a logical perspective and not being emotional, your reviews actually make a difference. People look at your reviews online if you leave them, and they know that you're telling the truth. You're not lying. I also feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be feeling some type of way because you're speaking up and telling it like it is. People don't like your truth because sometimes the truth is a hard pill to swallow, and you do not sugarcoat it for anyone. So I feel like some people are going to be put in their place by you during this Lionsgate 8/8 until 8/12, the 12th of August. You're going to be blocking people, and the more you block people that don't serve you, it's like the more blessed you become. I also feel like anyone that had toxicities directed towards you is going to be getting it. People are going to be falling from grace. Let's say you hire someone to do a job and they do a sloppy job for you. Regardless of how they're seen, your review will make an impact because it's actually the truth. Everyone else has been bought. I don't know what that's about. But use your voice. Your voice carries weight. Your voice can make the difference in the world.